Okay, Tom, so we're going to have a look at your first attempt at some traditional portrait drawing, and we'll just bring in the image that you were working from here, which is this image of Cristiano Ronaldo. In fact, let's give it a little fold so we can see them a little bit closer to one another. Okay, and the assessment criteria that you were working to were based around the accuracy of your proportioning and positioning of the facial features. So what we're going to see is that you've used the kind of grid to divide the head up into quarters vertically and then into two halves horizontally, and that's helped you position the facial features with a good degree of accuracy. Your positioning of facial features is good. What I'd say in positioning is that if we draw a line just down from the inside of Cristiano's iris here, it almost goes exactly vertically down to the edge of his lip, and I suspect you've just gone a little bit too far, yeah. So we can take his lips in a little bit. So they're just positioned a little bit differently, and this is actually going to make them a little bit smaller in terms of their the total kind of surface area that they're covering. And you would do the same down here, so I'm going to leave that to you. And the other thing to say on positioning and proportion really is that you need to just elongate these ears a little bit. You can see on the image that Cristiano's ear actually comes just below the base of his nose there, so we can elongate this ear down to about here. We can do the same here. His ears start just on line with the top of his eyes. So we're going to take those ears and just drop them down a little bit and just elongate them down to just below his nose. Okay, and the last thing to say is that I would drop his hairline down a little bit. The actual hairline of the average person is on this top quarter line. His may be a touch higher, but not too much higher. So you can drop that down a little bit and then do this mark making that you've done from here. And lastly, I would just broaden his jawline a bit. He's got this broad jawline, Cristiano Ronaldo, and you can do this on both sides, just broadening out that jawline. Because he's developed his neck muscles, his neck comes almost to the edge of that jawline, and you do this on both sides, and we'll just get rid of that area there. And here we can see where this hairline meets the edge of eyebrow, that the eyebrow must have gone a bit far, or the hairline must have come in a bit too far, or a bit of both. So you need to just alter that a little bit as well. Take the eyebrow to about there. Okay, so some little alterations there, and there for you to have a go at. But on the whole, a really strong attempt, or certainly a very strong first attempt at some portrait drawing.